Hey there guys, Portal Master 9351 here, and in today's video we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Lightseekers Awakening. Now when we last left off, we just finished getting to Overlook, and basically we've almost done all of the quests in the Ashwood Forest. There is, however, one really important thing that we cannot forget to do while we are still in the Ashwood Forest, and that is the dungeon. And so, without further ado, let's actually start the Ashwood Crater dungeon. So, we could just go ahead and go in there, but first I definitely want to take this quest, which is, it says, Wanted, Magarok the Imbuer. The Umbron known as Magarok the Imbuer has taken over Ashwood Crater and is corrupting the lava with dread magic to fuel the Umbron war machine. He must be stopped. So we have to defeat Magarok the Imbuer in Ashwood Crater. So, let's accept the quest, and we're going to go head all the way up there where that skull is. These skulls denote dungeons on the map, so that is where we are going to go. So, let's set that as the active quest, and let's begin our march over to see and beat and destroy Magarok. So, the dungeon does kind of require you going through the whole thing in one solid run. If you leave, your progress will actually be restarted, if I'm correct. So, that is definitely something to keep in mind. When you do a dungeon, you're definitely going to want to get it all on one run. Now, since I last saw you guys, I have actually received my Mari starter pack, and I've also received the storm weapons for her as well. So, in just a minute, I'm actually going to swap out the weapons so that you guys can actually kind of like take a look at the various weapons that Lightseekers has to offer. So, as you guys know, they kind of have like their own little magic moment type things when you put them in. So like that's the Spin Blade 3000. I just basically took it out and put it back in Jax. So if I pull off the Nitro Hammer, which is the weapon we're going to go without today, and I was to take, let's do the Aquadark Crab. I think that's the one I want to take. So if we put in the Aquadark Crab now, so it actually adds the Aquadark Crab to here, and we can actually now use the Aquadark Crab, and it gives us the Aqua Jet ability. So the Aquadark Crab actually has a really powerful battle stone in it, the powerful battle stone of the Impatient. It's very, very good. It has attack, haste, and lifesteal, all maxed out on a level 3 Lightstone. So it is a very, very powerful Lightstone. But you can get even better loot in the dungeon. And actually you can see that bumped our recommended difficulty up from 1 to 4 just by putting in this powerful Aquadark Crab in there. So, the difficulty level basically affects the XP and the loot that you receive, and in dungeons, it gives you better tokens, allowing you to get better loot. But anyways, without further ado, let's actually dive into the Ashwood Crater dungeon right now. Alright, and here we are in the Ashwood Crater dungeon. So a couple things I do want to point out real quick. This little thing over here will actually teleport you to the area of the last defeated boss. So the Ashwood Crater dungeon has several bosses, and if you get defeated, you can press this button and be returned to the site of the last one you beat. So it's definitely a convenience. So let's talk to this guy. Alright, Cedrus says, Jax, thank Barkus you're here. I was investigating reports of Umbron activity, only to find the crater is crawling with them, and they're collecting magma. Magma is very powerful indeed. It comes from the center of Tontos, a source of great magic. In Umbron hands, why, it doesn't bear thinking about. They must be stopped. Alright, so we gotta shut down the Umbron operation in the Ashwood Crater. So let's take out some of these moss. Let's show them who's boss. Actually saving the combo for the first boss that we're gonna have to fight. You don't have to go very far into this particular dungeon in order to fight the first boss. I think he's right after this particular one, so we kind of have to be, I usually save up my combos for the bosses. That's kind of my, my methodology. Alright, let's take out this last living moss, and it should be right up ahead. Yes, he is. Rock Maw. Rock Maw is our first boss. So we're going to actually let our health and our mana fully regenerate before we dive into this. And the first thing I want to do for sure is hit him with the stun. And now we're going to hit him with the little nuke rocket thing. And that's going to deal 21,000 damage. Almost 22,000 actually. But that still only takes him down to half. But we should be able to make short work of him and not really be too worried about dying. Although if he does do a smash again, I'm going to have to get out of the way. The bosses actually have real attack patterns that you can actually, like, basically you can dodge. You can dodge boss attacks. This up here is a treasure chest, and that's a phone that you hear. But in order to open a treasure chest, you need a key for that particular dungeon. So all of the dungeons in Ashwood require Ashwood keys. All of the dungeons in Dune's Edge require Dune's Edge keys. I think you can kind of follow how that pattern works. So... ugh, that phone is annoying. Alright, we actually got the Aqua Jet ability right there, and I don't really think the graphic played. That's kind of weird. How many times is that phone going to ring? I swear it doesn't ring that much normally. Only while I'm recording, apparently. Alright, stun the barrel carrier. Alright, hit him with this. We're getting more fragments. The dungeon is a great way to get fragments. And here we see a Flight Pack exclusive. It actually allows us to access a secret boss. He is known as Bladewor. So let's stun Bladewor and let's get to work on him. And you can see that the health that I'm regenerating is actually due to the Aqueduct Crab allowing me to... whoa, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a close call. Alright, you want to take out that Bumbler first. Let's run around and heal. We've got a Corvid over here. Let me stun Bladewor, and let me try to take out the Corvid. If I can target the Corvid, it won't let me target the Corvid. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Take out the Corvid. Alright, Bladewor, you're going down. Heal up. Kind of have to be a little careful here. These bosses are pretty... Alright. And so another thing to keep in mind is that while in the normal campaign world mode, you can switch your difficulty on the fly, while you are in a dungeon, you cannot switch your difficulty. And that is I think that's a really important mechanic to keep in mind, because if you go into a dungeon expecting to try to fight the minions on, like, below recommended, and then fight basically if you're expecting to fight the minions in the dungeon I keep saying this wrong. If you're expecting to fight the minions at a high recommended difficulty, and then basically come in and beat the bosses up easily by lowering the difficulty, you're in for a rude awakening the first time you try to do that, just like I was, because you're not going to be able to do that, and you're going to be, basically you're going to get annihilated, completely annihilated, and that's not fun for anyone. Well, I guess it's fun for the creature that happens to be annihilating you, but if you're being annihilated, I don't think you're going to enjoy that. Alright, and I'm thinking I can get this now. Yes, I can. Whoa, I didn't mean to. I wasted that. I wasted that so hard. The Aqueduct Crab just leveled up to level 10. So that does once again show that the weapon progress is saved across characters. So that level 10 Aqueduct Crab was once a level 9 Aqueduct Crab, and I can take that back to Korra, and it'll be a higher level. So that's kind of awesome. And I, of course, could equip the other thing to that. And we just leveled up to level 9, and we unlocked new abilities, Reality Rift and Power Surge. So Reality Rift is only usable with a ranged weapon, which we happen to have, and Power Surge is sort of like an area of effect damage with a healing effect. So I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm actually going to equip that ability, that ranged ability. I like that better than the... actually, I've never even used that one, so I kind of want to try that one. Yeah, let's see. Actually, we have a whole bunch of ranged abilities that we could try out now. We've got Charge Shot, which would basically replace our Blast Strike ability. We've also got, let's see, where is it? Explosive Rain and Reality Rift. I'm thinking I want to actually equip Explosive Rain onto that Bomb Toss ability down there, and let's kind of see what this does. Alright, so this is actually, the Brute is not actually a boss. He's just the guardian for the actual boss. Let's actually use that explosive rain ability. I don't know why it wasn't activating. Activate. That's odd. I don't understand why that's not activating. Let me reread that ability. What does it do? Requires a ranged weapon. Launch a cascade of explosive projectiles that after a short delay start raining down into the... Okay. So I guess maybe it's a delayed effect. That would make sense. Oh, okay. I get it now. Alright, that makes sense. That makes sense, I see. Okay, now we have Razzlab, who is probably one of the tougher bosses in this dungeon, I would say, out of the 4 that there are. Because as you can see, that did, like, almost nothing. Oh, okay, so I get it. You have to basically apply that ability and, like, basically keep it active. Okay, I understand now. Might have to switch that out because I'm not terribly a big fan of that, although that might just be it's not that effective because I'm using it on a boss. Alright, let's try to take down this barrel carrier. Definitely want to get out of that area of effect ability is range. Alright, let's... Okay, this... so barrel carriers drop barrels that you can actually lure Razzlab into, and he'll take large amounts of damage from the barrels. So that's something I didn't know when I first started playing, and as soon as I figured out that, or actually as soon as somebody told me that you could do that, beating Razzlab became about 1,000 times easier. We're going to take down this next barrel carrier, and I should be able to get him off of this. So we're actually going to apply that ability, and it looks like you actually have to hit the ground again afterwards in order to actually get the effect to apply. Alright, we're going to try to take down this barrel carrier. Alright, get out of the way, get out of the way. Heal, 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 heal. Hit him with that and lure him into here, and that's going to take off a considerable chunk of his health. Hit it. Yeah, there we go. And the Spin Blade 3000 levels up to level 8. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Getting a couple more fragments there. Unfortunately, I don't think we've gotten any tokens yet, but I'm pretty sure that we're guaranteed 1 token at the very end, so hopefully I'll be able to show you guys that at the very least. We're actually going to stun that one guy and take out the Mender. The Mender is a healer, and so by stunning their main DPS, we're able to take out their healer without much pressure coming from the Defiler, their main bruiser DPS dude. So we're going to take him out real quick as well. Probably would have been a good place to have used Explosive Rain, but hey, I guess it doesn't matter, we still won. Now we're going to take out this Wandering Brute. It's better to take this Brute out while he's at the top of the hill rather than at the bottom of the hill, because if you use it while he's at the bottom, he's going to make those other characters, or those other Umbron that are down there, aggressive towards you, and then you'd have to fight all of them at once, which is something that you don't want to do. These enemies may look like completely harmless, but I honestly think that they've killed me more than the bosses have, just because of kind of the way they function. So we're going to hit them with that Explosive Rain, area of effect damage. And I don't know why I'm attacking the Defiler. I'm supposed to be attacking the Mender. And it actually looks like that dealt a considerable amount of damage to the whole group of them. So that's actually pretty good. We got a couple of Defilers up, so we don't really need to target because they're both Defilers, but I will go ahead and stun one of them just to keep them off of me, and I'll hit them with this area of effect thing since they're nicely grouped together. Deal some nice steady damage over time. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to have to cut that out, unfortunately. Somebody texted me. I need to go respond to them real quickly, actually, so give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Let's get back into the actual Let's Play. Alright, so we got another Brute up here. We've got a Power Hoarder. In this instance, the Power Hoarder is the DPS, but because it actually kind of almost died just from that one hit, we're going to do that constant damage thing, and we're going to be able to actually take him out real quick. So let's whittle down this last little Brute. Alright, there we go. The Brute has been taken down. And we are actually at the final boss now. We are at Magorok, or I keep saying Magorok. It's Magorok the Imbuer. Alright, so we're going to let the mana charge back up. We're actually almost ready to unleash another combo, and we're just going to run in. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to stun them, but we are going to save this ability, because what Magorok does is he summons these little slime things right here that will help that will basically empower him. They imbue him with power, and they are very deadly if you don't take them out. So by unleashing that little effect, you're able to take them out pretty quickly and mitigate any potential power-up that he's doing. And it's basically a huge help. Alright, and we definitely want to get out of those zones, because those are going to whittle us down faster than anything else here. And we're taking him down, we're hitting him with that Aqua Jet, and we are actually really good, but he's probably going to summon some more slimes here in just a second. So with this in mind, oh, well, he might not. He might not actually summon more now that I've done that. And here we go, we're going to hit him with the nuke, and we're actually going to take him out before he's even too much of an issue. Alright, we just took him down with relative ease, and we're going to get some nice loot from it. And we're going to get actually an Ashwood Crater token. So when we go over to Waiki, I don't even know how to say this. We come over here and we talk to him. It says, "Are you ready to leave, Jax?" And we can select, "Yeah, let's go," or "Not yet." If you press "Not yet," just takes us back out to here and we can run around again. But if we press, "Yeah, let's go," it'll actually take us to this menu, and it'll show us how long it took us to complete the dungeon, and it will show us the tokens that we've gotten. So if we come over here with tokens, we can see the token menu for all these different dungeons are. For Fireforge, Pit of Despair, Astral Rift, Area 41, Ashwood Crater, Giggle Creek, Mantix Mobilization. Those are all the dungeons. I guess not all of them are in the game yet, but I guess it's a considerable number of them. But there we have the Ashwood Crater token, and it drops from any particular boss, and it is a Tier 1 token. Later on, you'll get Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4, Tier 5 tokens that have better and better loot, and you can also get loot from the various side bosses in the game. I think there's a Bladewor token, and a Razzlab has his own loot table. So anyways, let's spin this and let's see what we get. And we're going to land on the durable leggings. And as you can see, there is a dungeon token thing up there. Those are also known as coins, spelled with a K. K-O-I-N. Coin. And we could actually use that to select our loot if we wanted to, but those are also durable leggings, and that's just an expert helmet, so we'll stick with what we got. The only time you really ever want to use those is if you land on something that's really bad, and you've got something that's like a rarity level of 4 right next to it. We can see that this is a rarity level of 2, this is a rarity level of 2, this is a rarity level of 2. Up above there are some leggings that are a rarity of 3, hence the green background, but we can't get there anyways because we only got 1 coin. But anyways, let's collect the durable leggings, and we should be able to exit. And we're actually just brought back out to a loading screen, and as soon as the loading sequence is done, we'll just be dumped right back out where the Ashwood Crater dungeon begins. So now we just completed our quest, so with that in mind, let's see. I think that I might not actually have to go talk to anybody to finish this off, because that's... Okay, yeah, I don't even have to talk to anybody, but I do want to look at the loot real quick. The loot that we have. We've got a Tyrex gadget, but we can't equip that yet. We've got the Moonstrike body, but we once again can't equip that. We have that, we have that. We have a lot of stuff that I've gotten from Cora that I'm saving for Jax. And then we've got these durable leggings. So if I remove the Lightstone from here, we'll see that the durable leggings have an armor stat of 242. This only has 160, and it also doesn't have specialty, but it does have vitality. So we're going to equip the durable leggings, and we're going to add that durable spirit stone of the druid back into there. It looks like this one is slightly better, so we're going to add that one in there. It's also a rarity 2 light stone, and we're going to also equip a rarity 2 spirit stone. Oh, it's not even powerful enough to hold that, so we'll have to equip a Rarity 1. I forgot about that. Rarity 1 armor can only hold Rarity 1 Lightstones. 2 can only hold 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 4. A Rarity 4 piece of loot can hold like a lower level Lightstone, so a level 4, a Rarity 4 piece of armor can hold a Rarity 2 Lightstone, for instance, but it does not work the other way around. So, yeah, there's that. I do want to show you guys one other thing. I'm actually going to pull off this not the Cogwheel Cleaver, that's its old name, the Spinblade 3000, and I'm going to equip the Electro Eel weapon as well. Show that off real quick. I think you guys would enjoy seeing this. And we're actually going to tackle a powerful mini-boss, just since that dungeon didn't end up taking anywhere near as long as I originally thought it would. So we're going to come down here, actually. Let me put this weapon down and Cora down. And we'll head off and we'll complete this other... or not complete it, but we'll beat the other boss. Actually, you know what? I defeated it a couple days ago on Cora, so I don't know if it'll respawn for Jax. It's the Calamari boss. The Calamari boss only spawns every 4 days, but it looks like it's kept per character. Let's see what rarity we're at, or difficulty. We're still at difficulty 4, so to take down the Calamari, you have to take out the tentacles before you can actually defeat the Calamari. The tentacles are what's going to deal the damage and stuff like that, so something got to keep in mind. We should actually be able to take out multiple tentacles at a time because of our area of effect ability. So we're going to just pretty much try to deal as much damage as we can as quickly as we can. I'm going to take out this stray tentacle over here, and I'm going to deploy the area of effect ability over here and try to rain that down on these tentacles and take it out. And we'll come back over to the Calamari and we'll continue wailing at it. Now, the Electro Eel also has a powerful Lightstone, although it's not anywhere near as powerful as the one that happens to be in the Aquadark Crab, so that's probably why we didn't get moved up any higher in terms of difficulty, just because that is a, that's a higher difficulty, or I lost my train of thought. It's a higher rarity, the one in the Aquadark Crab. I wanted to see all the Aquadark Crab light up. I thought that looked cool. Alright, we're actually going to try to take this guy out before he spawns more tentacles, because it's be a lot easier this way. Alright, and we took down the Calamari. So once he falls down, we'll be able to see the loot we get. We got a mana potion, we got durable spirit stone, and a good bit of spore bloom. So let's actually take a look at this. The durable spirit stone is still only a rarity 2. I was thinking that was a rarity 3 light stone, but hey, what are you going to do? Alright, so anyways, I'm pretty sure that we've just basically finished up everything important in Ashwood. So I'm going to teleport up to Overlook real quick and basically tease the next episode, because in the next episode, we are going to travel from Overlook, from the Ashwood Forest, all the way over to the Ashwood Rift. And I'll probably go back to my other weapons, although I don't know. I might actually stick with these weapons, the Aquadark Crab and the Electro Eel. Why don't you guys down in the comments tell me if you want me to stick with the Cora weapons, the Jax weapons, or do one of each. So just tell me that down in the comments. But anyways, yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more stuff coming up soon. But for now, this is Portal Master 9351. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!